I'm Marion. I'm here with my son Matthew. He's decided to complete his Certificate 1 in construction in Year 11 at high school.
Marion, I recall meeting you last year at the Fresh Futures Post-School Options Expo, and I was just wondering, how did attending that really assist you with the planning?
Okay. Well, by attending this event gave us lots of information and opened up conversation about the courses available. Matthew always had an interest in carpentry, so when we looked into the courses for construction, he found the variety work very interesting.
Excellent. And who helped you turn that idea into the reality?
We work with Karen, yourself and the school to discuss the best options for Matthew.
Great, that's fabulous. Marion, what were your biggest challenges as a parent and caregiver of a young person starting and working through a course at TAFE for the first time?
Keeping Matthew positive at the start of the year and reassuring him that he could do this. Once he got past the first couple of weeks at TAFE, he knew he could do it and he was really enjoying the new learning experience.
Fantastic. Marion, when did the planning start?
Our school advisory teacher, Karen, met with us when Matthew was in grade 9 to discuss different pathways.
Fantastic. Thanks, Matthew. Thanks, Marion.
So I have a son with a disability who's now 20, and when he left school I looked at opportunities that would kind of keep him purposely engaged, and so I contacted the NDIS. We started the NDIS process, and then I decided to go down the SLES pathway for him to see if we could kind of just raise the bar a little bit in terms of him having work in an open market as opposed to maybe, a sheltered workshop type situation or daycare situation. So what we did then is I was fortunate enough to come into contact with a provider who works with young people with IQs of 60 or less, and my son fitted the criteria. And so he started his work placement with them, and that involved him doing some travel training. And for him, that was huge because he'd never travelled independently on his own. So initially it was travelling from home all the way into the city, and then a 20-minute walk to the workplace. And probably after 4 or 5 months, he was able to do that completely independently. And so he started working with a company in the city 3 days a week, and they were extremely patient and supportive of having a young person with a disability in their team. And so they helped him along the way, as well as his job coach, who worked with him every day and worked through all his problems and difficulties and frustrations, and was very patient in helping him achieve success with the program. We're still ongoing, so we're still getting there. But he loves going to work. He loves the people there that accepted him, embraced him, and when he's not at work, then he's engaged with a support worker who takes him to the gym 3 times a week, and he also does yoga 3 times a week. So he's quite a fit young person for, I would say, somebody with Down syndrome. So even though we've got COVID on, he has something on every day 4 times a week. And when he's working, he's got something on 6 times a week. So, he's certainly not sitting on the couch watching TV, or which is what I kind of thought would be his outlook following leaving school. He's actually very productive, engaged, and very happy.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a parent of an 18-year-old who graduated school last year, and he has a disability. Through school and the support he received with helping him navigate pathways from school onto post-school options, we found the set planning process to be very helpful, and it gave all the options that were available. Yeah, we found the process very, very helpful. The fact that as a parent I could be involved and attend the meetings, I really appreciated, and I did that for the first couple of years, and then in year 12 decided to not attend the meetings and leave it up to my son to navigate and make his own decisions, and only would I get involved if he needed to. So that was just us trying to empower him and get him to be prepared for life outside of school and making decisions and being responsible for them. I've been able to be a full-time parent carer with and stay at home and have the time to devote to doing this, but I have always been very interested in getting to know the organisations where my son has been, accessing, and getting to know the staff and building really good, healthy relationships with those people. And some of those relationships have become friendships, so they've moved from that parent-teacher model from years ago, and I'm still in touch with them as friends. And some of them are people who I have probably what you call a professional relationship with still, and I can comfortably contact them about stuff, and I do. I'm not afraid to. If I have to, I'll do it. Again, if you don't advocate for your child, no one else will. Be the squeaky wheel. It's not easy to do that. It's not easy to be the person that sometimes you're considered a little bit of a pest. But if you don't advocate for your child, no one else is going to. So be the squeaky wheel. Ask, and when you're asking the questions, ask different people and ask different questions, and also ask it in different ways. So we helped him start his business because he couldn't get an after-school job. He'd applied and applied and applied, and he was just not able to get an after-school job. It's going to be really helpful if our child leaves school with a skill set on his resume. So that's the reason we started the bin cleaning business. It wasn't even about money, it was his resume. And the most rewarding thing was the most unexpected, and that was seeing his confidence and self-esteem just bloom. And he's just a very happy, confident young man now who he knows what he likes, he knows what he wants, he has a girlfriend, he has mates, and apart from COVID, which is a massive thing for all our kids, he's a very happy kid. And I'm so glad we did it.